Hello, this is Mish from Downtime Distractions, bringing you a first look at a new game coming out on the 23rd of December. It is Strange Space. With this game, it's very important to remember this is early alpha, so let's not nitpick on the small stuff. Let's just, I guess, concentrate on graphically, how does it look, how is the gameplay, and how does the concepts going forward, and then do we think there's potential here. So before I jump into some gameplay, I'll put a button up on the screen now, a subscribe button. Please subscribe. I'm trying to build my subscription base so I can get more access to other indie titles. It would really help me a lot if you could do that. And let us begin with some gameplay. Okay, so here we go. This is the first level. I skipped the tutorial for you because it is a bit pointless. It's too tricky, but it's quick, but it's not really something you want to look at. So yeah, graphically, I think it's a pretty impressive looking game. The texture's distance is pretty good. I mean that star or planet, whatever you want to call it, looks amazing. That thing. And the texture quality and lighting is really top notch. Really impressed with graphics. Graphics so far, really good. Only thing I can say is that maybe we should get an option for AA at some point, because every now and again you see a bit of jagged edges, and that would help that. So, but we must remember, this is a very early alpha look at this game. So what we're doing here is, I think she's going to talk to us now. We need to say build a bridge. Voice acting quality is very good. They're not annoying characters, and it's very well done. There's quite a bit of comedy in there. It's not my style of comedy, but it's, it's alright. Some people might find it hilarious, but maybe not me. But okay, so what I'm doing here is I have to pick all these, not all these pieces, but pick a whole bunch of pieces up and make a little bridge. So what we have is we got to pick up with the left mouse, and we can throw it with the right mouse. We can rotate it, and we can freeze it in place. So it's probably, that was pretty good, so I'll leave that there. So I froze that in place. But this is probably one of my biggest gripes at the moment, is the rotate system. I'll show you what I mean. So let's pick this piece up, and I want to rotate it. So hold down R and spin it a little bit, and see how it instantly zooms back in. So you lose all sense of location and scale when it does it, and you're rotating from mouse movements, and it's far too finicky. I think they need to bind that to maybe a scrolling of the mouse wheel or something else, because that's far too sensitive and hard to use. So I think it's best just to light flat on the ground to get your horizontal, and then you can freeze it. Sometimes it works okay, but for the most part it seems just far too tricky to try and rotate it. You can get the general idea of the rotating, but if you want to stop it spinning, you put it flat there, then you can do a little bit tweaks here and there, but it's either all or nothing by the look of it. But that's this is early alpha, so that's something they need to improve on. Okay, just got us straight there. So if I try and just rotate a smidge down, no. Oh, that was good. I had it. There we go. That'll do. Oh, it's gone again. That's alright. And lock that in place. Right, another couple pieces. Yeah, so if you're gonna pick this game up, just bear in mind it is very early alpha. If you're wanting a complete game, maybe don't pick this one up. It is an early access for a reason, because it's still in production. But so, I mean, I think if you look at the gameplay options that we've got, and the locations stuck in the middle of space in like a crazy, abnormal environment, they could come up with some crazy stuff in here. It really does have the potential to be pretty cool if they want to push some boundaries. I've done some other levels. Level 2's not too bad, I'll show you that one. But level 3 and 4, I think they could really look at redoing those. But I think they're probably going to redo the whole story by the sound of what in the commentary was saying, that this is really just testing out the gameplay and what they can come up with. But let's rotate. Don't. Oh, no, not too far. No, there we go. Right. Try to put that there. Right, now a bit of a jump. Oh, this is gonna be close. No. Okay, so I made it across. Second time was a charm. That is my beautiful bridge in all its fine glory. So you can really, I guess, the world's your oyster with all that material. Do whatever you want. It's finicky, but it works. Okay, so let's. I made it. That's right.
I thought for sure you would fall to your death.
Okay, and in we go to the next level. Okay, so here we go. Back onto the second level. So with this one, we have gravity boots off, so we can float around a bit, and we have a bit of a jetpack. Once again, aesthetically, it's got a cool backdrop, and it's strange. Some of the asteroids look really glacial and reflective and nice, and then every now and again you get real budget ones that don't look too good, a bit too jagged. But this is alpha. So getting across to that platform there. So let's give it a run and a jump. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Bit of jetpack there. And first beacon. Oh, jumped up too high. Yeah, it's not smooth at all, the movement. With this level. Pick up the beacon. There we go. One beacon. Yeah, I guess the jump and the flying around, it needs some more sound assets with that. The jetpack needs a bit of a, the type of noise. That would be cool. Oh, there's a beacon down there, so let us jump across and jetpack across a little bit. And going down. Yep. Oh, I don't know what happened there. A little bit further in. I think you have a bit of a bounce. 2 beacons. Yeah, and that field of glowiness probably could get removed. I don't think that's necessary. Okay, so these are platforms that we need to jump onto. Here we go. Quite often you fall through these platforms, but that's alright. This time it works, so that's a bonus. Okay, so I want to get to a bit of a... Oh, I'm going down again. Missed it. So yeah, the first 2 levels are the better ones, and they've got some good concepts in there. Definitely needs to be a lot more thorough and worked through, but I think they're onto something with these 2 levels. So you could have a level where, come on, trying to make it, gonna make it. Oh yes, I made it. Bit of a bounce up, I went over there. But yeah, they could do levels, at least 2 types of levels. A build level where you need to build bridges across to other things, or build a wall to protect you from asteroids. I don't know. Lots of options you could have with that build one. And then levels like this where you just need to boost around on jumping on platforms. You could even integrate the 2. You have to build bridges across to other locations and whatnot. But there's a tape that I should have picked up over there, so that was a secret item. But anyway, I think that gives you a good look at a couple of levels in its current state. So I'll leave the beacon for you to find if you pick this title up. And so I'll leave this level here. So I just wanted to show you another mode we have here. So you got the main single player campaign mode, and then you have a sandbox mode. So this, a lot of potential in this as well as the main game. You know, you could make some crazy stuff. If you had the materials, you could do some real crazy stuff. But at the moment, it seems pretty basic. They'd probably just put it here just to show the concept that it is around. So yeah, I guess there's a lot that could happen in here. A lot of cool things. So yeah, just I guess to recap on the whole game at the moment. The negative things that probably need to be looked at by the devs, which I'm sure will be looked at by the devs as it is early alpha. For me, things like, I just can't hit that glass with anything. For me, so field of view would be good. Some more graphic settings, like some anti-aliasing options, would be really nice. Would really finish off the graphics for me. The rotate, the sensitivity of that, I don't think it works with the mouse too well. Or maybe if they pull back the sensitivity on that and also stop that, how it kind of automatically zooms after the first few seconds, it's a real pain. Speaking of sensitivity, the mouse sensitivity, that's another real gripe for me. I can't tone it down. You could probably tone it down with your graphics, your mouse drivers, but you shouldn't have to, right? You should be able to do that in game. Just a few other things too, which are just little bugs I've noticed are falling through some of those platforms, falling through some of those asteroids, and just every now and again the sound just goes exponentially massive for certain items. If you drop it, it'll just go bam, and it's be really loud. So positives going forward, graphically, very impressive. Textures very nice. Audio. Yeah, good soundtrack. If you're into the type of genre music, the voiceover is very nice. The gameplay, if you disregard those little nitpicky things that were just mentioned, I think the gameplay has a lot of good concepts going forward. I think they just need to point this game in the right direction, if you would put it like that. So, as in, the first two levels are very space orientated, and you're flying around the asteroids and you're building stuff in space, and then it kind of changes a bit and you go to other levels which I don't really feel they fit in that order. Maybe that's just the devs playing around with seeing what they can do, but I think if they keep this game based in space, they can make space crazy, right? They could do whatever they want, because the main voice actor guy, he seems like he's insane anyway, so you could do what you want in space, but keep it in space. And build on that. So just build on a space, keeping it aesthetically similar, because it was too different currently. Building bridges to other areas, using a jetpack, building other items that you need to go forward, smashing stuff down. I don't know. You got so many different options here. You could build a whole wall to protect yourself from asteroids incoming or something like that. You got so many different options. But yeah, I think this is a game to keep an eye on. See how it goes. If you're wanting a game to pick up and play through without an issue, you shouldn't be looking at Steam Early Access to start with. But this is a game, I think, if you're into this genre of kind of space exploration and building, it's something you might want to keep an eye on. Maybe even pick it up so you can provide feedback to the devs, so maybe you could help shape it going forward. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. I think they've got something here, but I just hope they keep the right the feeling going through. I don't want to see that you're going through a couple of levels of space and all of a sudden you're inside in some weird abstract building. It doesn't feel right to me. But yeah, I think keep an eye on this one, and if you're into it, give them some feedback. So yeah, I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. give me your thoughts down below. If you've got any comments, anything I can improve on, that would be good. Or if you're picking this game up, let me know how you feel about it. And it would be awesome if you guys could subscribe. It would really help me out. And I'll see you next time.